Hey, what's up, fam? Thank y'all for tuning in once again. And as always, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so every time I drop a video, you will be the first to know about it. Hey, there's been a video going around where this young lady says that she broke off an engagement to a guy that he pretty much checked off all the boxes, but there was something missing. And a lot of people, including myself, had to look at this woman with a side eye like, what the heck is going on? But anyway, let's get into the audio and let's break it down, because yeah, I got questions. So let's get into it.
Earlier this year, I ended a relationship and cut off an engagement from a great man. He was a good man. He loved God. He was a praying man. He loved and adored me. He was there for me. He was handsome. He was well educated. He didn't have any kids. He checked all the boxes. But there was still something missing.
So you heard her. She said he checked all the boxes. God-fearing, hallelujah, praying man, handsome, tall, was with her. You know what I'm saying? There for her through thick and thin, did everything for her. Didn't have no children. But she said something was missing. Let's continue.
And I just knew that I could not go through with this marriage. There was just something that did not connect. I felt that there should have been a connection between he and I in order for me to be his wife.
So, to play the devil's advocate, I can understand not having a connection with someone. I can get it. They can be perfect in the eyes. They can be a perfect person, quote unquote. I know people will say there's no such thing as a perfect person, but I guess you ain't read the scriptures too many times in your life, because there were people who were deemed perfect by the Most High. But anyway, won't get into that again in this video. But perfect guy. You know, like they say, women have all these standards and they have all these check marks and they will not settle. And he got to check off everything, every box that they have on his list. Well, this young lady said this man checked off everything, but there was something missing. There was no connection. And for a man, that's hard to fathom, because I say as a man, we don't have a whole lot of boxes that need to be checked off when it comes to women. Now, we know we like and we know we don't like. You know, you can be beautiful looking, but if you got a crappy attitude, dudes most likely ain't gonna deal with you. You can be, have a great attitude, but don't look all too great, in the eyes of society. A dude might still, still try to court you, and might even still, end up dating and marrying you if you treat a brother right. And I think women are the same way. But I think this, but this young lady here, I think the issue is she's still young. I mean, you look, she got this hellified bang yang on her face. It's like, my gosh, it goes over her eyes. But I think she's still young. And I think the thing is she's missing is some excitement. I believe in another 10, 15 years, I think when she's in her mid 30s, 40s, when she's getting older, and she's done dating a bunch of exciting guys who are really no good for, like, all around, she'll look back on this guy and be like, man, I think I lost a good man. It just, at that time, she is not ready to settle down. I'm just gonna put it like that. I mean, there's really no real deep psychological, philosophical way of explaining it. She's just not ready to settle down with the perfect man. Now, like I say, in 10 years, she's gonna hope that this guy's still around. But if he is the person that she says he is, that dude ain't gonna be around for long. Or
And so I cut off the engagement, and it was so difficult because he was a good man. It's easy when a person is not good. You can justify why you cut things off, but when a person is truly a good
I don't think it's easy as she's saying, because if the guy's not good, a lot of times that's what draws you to him, because he's not good. He might be like a thug, drug dealer, rapper with 7 other baby mamas, whatever the case is. Something about his personality, just his demeanor, the way he carries himself, is going to draw you towards him. Him being out there, him being known in the community by whatever standards known in the community. Now, to go back to say, she said he checked all the boxes. One thing she didn't mention was his occupation. I mean, or how much money he made, but she didn't say anything negative about his occupation either. So I'm going to assume that he made fairly decent money in whatever he did. But if y'all are engaged, that means y'all dated for a while. Maybe he, I don't know, took too long to propose to her or whatever, and she was like, man, this ain't gonna. Maybe he was just too much of a square. Like I said, she just was not ready to settle down. Let's continue.
Person is hard to explain. So I found myself trying to explain it to family and friends, and they would ask me a whole bunch of questions that, I could not say, exactly why, other than the fact that I just did not feel the connection. There was something that was not there that I needed to be there in order for this to be my husband. And so I stopped trying to explain it, and I just trusted my decision, and I went on. But then I got an epiphany, and it was just like, have you ever been shoe shopping and you saw a nice pair of shoes, and it's like, ooh, I love the color, I love the style, the heel is the right size, and it's a reasonable price, like it's on sale and it's a good shoe. But then when you approach the shoe, you see that it's a size 6 and you need a size 7.
That's got to be the dumbest example I've ever heard in my life. First of all, the shoe you're talking about looks great. First of all, looks great. Well, I can't say it feels great because you can't put it on. You're talking about a shoe that no matter how great it is, what the price is, how everybody else talks about it, it doesn't fit you because your foot is too big. So you're not even going to, even if you try to put it on, you how can I put this? You won't have enough time to even see if the shoe fits great, if it feels comfortable, because it's the wrong size. So you're not even gonna put it on. You see what I'm saying? So out the gate that shoe is not gonna fit you. But you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna look around. You probably go to the you're gonna walk around the store or look or ask the sales rep to see, go in the back and see if they can find this exact shoe in your size. If they don't have it in your size, then okay, then you gotta put the shoe down and move on. But you're talking about a man that fit everything. It wasn't that he was the wrong size. The guy was probably the perfect size. The problem is, you didn't want to make a better analogy. The shoe could have been perfect, could have been your exact size, but at that time, you didn't want that shoe. You wanted some Jordans. That's what we're talking about here. Checked every box. You can walk around, you know what I'm saying, as a woman, as a lady, you can put them heels on, put on a nice dress, or you can put them heels on, put on you some boot cut tight jeans, walk around with that bang-yang on and just look fly, or a sundress and look fly as a sun gun all day. But you want to wear Jordans. You want some tennis shoes. Now, in 10 years, when you're trying to get, later on, when you're trying to look more sophisticated, look more like a grown woman because you're tired of dealing with dudes who wear tennis shoes and, like I said, who out in them streets and play, playing video games ain't a bad thing if you got a job. But, or tired of getting hit on by studs, and you want to look like a lady to get hit on by grown men, you put some heels on. But for right now, you want some doggone me tennis shoes. That's the best analogy for this.
shoe is a good shoe? Does it take away from the fact that you're getting a great deal for the quality? Does it take away from the fact that the heel is still the right size? It doesn't matter. All of that still makes the shoe is still good. But if it's not your size, it's not the shoe for you. And so that is what I had to accept. Yes, he was a good man. But what that feeling was is that he was not a great fit for me. It didn't take away from who he was, but it was just confirmation that he was not a good fit for me. And that leads me to say that some of us are trying to force relationships.
That's enough of that. It pretty much ends after that. But yeah, forcing relationships, again, the thing about it is, you're listening to other women in your life, and you're looking at society norms, and you're saying, this is what a great man would be. If I find a man like that, you're talking with your girlfriend, it's like, ooh, yeah. If I find a man like that, man, I'm going to snatch him up. Then all of a sudden, as y'all say, God brought me a man. Well, God brought you the perfect man, and he did not fit you. That lets me know, like I said, there's something wrong with you. Big time. But again, she's young, bangs. Like I say, she just wasn't ready for the dude. And like I say, and from years from now, she's gonna look for this guy, and he's not gonna be nowhere to be found. So it is what it is. But y'all, man, tell me what y'all think. Like I say, it ain't nothing really too deep about this video. I mean, it's just easy to tell she's not mature enough yet. And that's okay. I mean, if y'all don't connect, you don't connect, Because as a man, first thing I say, like, if I meet a woman and we date for a while and then we break up, or I break up with her, I know what the problem is. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I can tell you. Even I can go back to when I was young, and it was a girl that we was real cool, getting close. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to make something bigger than what it was. But couldn't find out, she was like pure, like seriously pure. And like I said, I was young at the time. And she wanted to take it to that next level. Me at that age, although I was young, I knew I didn't want to do her like that. So I broke it off. Didn't tell her why, I just broke it off. Now I said the way I did it, was immature. But I broke it off, but then later on, I went back and talked to her and told her why I did it. Kind of give closure. They wasn't trying to get back with her. She was still upset. I can understand. Then I moved on in relationship and said the third, but I felt that I owed her that, to let her know that what the issue was. Because I didn't want, as I got older and got a little more, a little more mature. And this is after like a few months, not really like but anyway. And then that was the case. And then another time I, was dating somebody and they had kids, but our parenting ideals were not the same. And I was like, this is not gonna work, because the more I'm in this relationship, I know that this is gonna turn me off from her more. But that's just me. Not saying that what she did was wrong. It was just that was a child, and I can sit back and see things, and I'm going to feel that I know how to, deal with children. And I don't know. We just didn't agree with, like I say, with the way, the child should be reared. So that was one of the reasons why, one of the main reasons why, I broke the relationship off. But anyway, with that being said, let me get out of here, y'all. Tell me what you think about this story. Leave your comments below. Share it with the world. And with that being said, I'll leave you in peace. And I'll see you on the other side.